We sing before we talk. We move before we walk. And we draw before we can write. If that is how we begin, and if we have a little obstacle to overcome, why wouldn't we tap into the roots because they're still there?
The Kardon Center for Arts Therapy offers dance movement therapy, music therapy, and art therapy at our branches and out in the community. Anyone of any age is welcome to come explore, from toddlers all the way up to senior citizens. The great thing about creative arts therapy is a lot of the time you don't even realize that you're really doing like traditional therapy within that space because you're so focused on the activities that you're doing with the therapist and meeting the goals, which is why I think it's so well received and why so many people connect really well to creative arts therapy.
Julian was diagnosed with autism at age 2, and from that point, my husband and I began to find different avenues in how we could help him, and coming to settlement was part of that.
Well, I've always thought music has been a great opportunity to learn and expand, but I had really no idea until Julian came to settlement and how it really expand not only his creativity, help him with his cognitive skills, and also just being more comfortable in social interaction.
I remember a few years ago there was a recital and he did the drums, for the recitals, much to my surprise, but at the end I remember he threw the sticks up in the air and his hands up because it meant so much to him to be able to participate in that way.
What we do as creative arts therapists, we are able to provide those children, those adults with skills to be able to help themselves. And it's so important because those individuals are able to take those skills with them outside of our session and eventually be able to apply them out in their everyday life.
Settlement Music School is very blessed to have a financial aid program that we are able to offer to every single therapy client who's interested in our services. We are in many areas of Philadelphia. We offer support at community centers. We offer support for self-inclusive special education rooms at different schools. We also offer support for families who are going through medical crises with their children. Our Kardon choir that's out of the Kardon Northeast, the entire purpose of that choir is to include individuals of all ages over the age of 18 who have any type of disability, whether that be cognitive or physical, to come together in a space with other people to be able to do music together in a non-judgmental, free space where you can be your total self. So it's a beautiful way of making a connection in a community sometimes that can feel ostracized and feel not included in a lot of activities.
I've been coming to seminary school now over 30 years. It makes me feel good. That's what matters. It makes me feel happy and healthier, and settlement means to me just like a family, and that's it.
It is a beautiful thing to be able to hold a safe space for someone where they feel they can be vulnerable. And what I try to help implement for my team is this sense of honor, the fact that we get to see people and watch them walk through this life and help them along the way, and you hope that everything that you have set them up with will lead them to success in their life.
Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and it's all right. Yeah, darling, it's been a long, lonely winter. Yeah, darling, here comes the sun.